Hi friends, this is immigration attorney Marina Shepelsky coming to you from New Jersey. Our office is in New York and we work with clients for immigration law in all 50 states. I'm back from vacation and ready to go. I'm ready to give you some great news about VAWA. So USCIS just published a change of rules for VAWA. VAWA, just to give you the background, is short for Violence Against Women Act, VAWA. It's also something that men can use. So this is to be used, the form we use is the I-360 self-petition, and it's to be used by men and women who are married to a U.S. citizen or green card holder and in a bad marriage, being abused, being belittled, being called bad names in that marriage. They're making your life impossible. So if you are still undocumented, you are a non-citizen, you want to be a citizen, but you don't have papers and you're stuck with this marriage with a bad spouse, there's no other way to legalize, we know how to legalize you. That's through this process called VAWA. Now, part of this VAWA process is that you need to prove that you lived together with your spouse and you have joint documents to name paperwork. But not everyone who is in a bad abusive situation has a lot of paperwork for the time during the marriage, right? So USCIS just changed the rules and bent them a little bit and made them a little better, a little easier for anybody who is in that type of abusive environment. They're now saying, this is a new change, that if you lived with your abuser any time in the past, even if you can prove you lived together before marriage, but maybe after marriage you don't have that much, still you can show that you lived together under the same roof with your spouse before you were even married, you have pictures from before marriage, you can show you have bills, you travel together, you have witness letters, and during the marriage they abused you, you can now win VAWA. They're not going to stop you if you don't have as much from during the marriage, if you can still show something from before marriage. And maybe you only lived in marriage for like 2 months, but you dated and lived with your abusive spouse for a long time. So you might have, many months from before marriage, but maybe lawyers before told you, listen, you were only married for 2 months. We can't file for you because you don't have that much marriage proof. The law is changed now. Even if you lived together before, you can go ahead with VAWA. Generally, to win VAWA, you have to show documents to show, you lived under the same roof. You have to prove the abuse. And that's usually anything, police reports, witness letters, anything from arrest, or if you don't have arrest or police letters or court documents, maybe you filed for divorce as an abused spouse. In New York, for example, where I live, you can file for a divorce based on cruel and inhuman treatment. That's enough proof of the abuse. Also, you will need to see a psychologist for an evaluation, somebody who is a doctor and who can say, as a neutral expert. As an expert, they're saying you were abused. And the story you tell and your symptoms are directly because your spouse, your husband, or your wife abused you, mistreated you, treated you badly. And the third part of this process is good moral character. For that, we always get a police clearance from everywhere you lived in the last several years, really. And then we talk to you and see where you lived in the last 2 years or 3 years. We figure out where to get those police clearances from, or we get one from FBI that covers all the 50 states, and that's proof of your good moral character. In addition to that, if you go to a mosque, if you go to a church, a synagogue, if you are part of a community organization, if you donate to Red Cross, if you do anything for the community, we add that to your police clearance as proof of your good moral character. And that's how you use the latest changes in VAWA, and that's how you win VAWA cases. If you want to win yours, give us a call today. Our phone number is 718-769-6352. If you would like to use WhatsApp and text us, I love to do that personally. WhatsApp us at 718-679-3131. It's a US number. If you filed something before, we will ask you to email us everything that you have. And if you live in Tennessee, in Missouri, in Kentucky, we easily work with people in all the 50 states. We create a confidential private portal for you ourselves. You don't have to do anything. We email you a link. You can do everything from your phone. If you don't have a scanner, we ask you to download an app on your phone called Cam Scanner, and you take a picture. Cam Scanner makes it into a nice paper PDF, and that gets sent to us through the system. We make it super easy for you so that all you need to worry about is giving us the right paperwork and winning your case. Give us a call. We're waiting for you to help you make your American dream come true. Bye-bye.